What's up, ladies and gents? Whoa, no, that's not me. My name is Gangster HEWBREW, and how are you doing, guys? You might be wondering what the hell am I doing on Bruce's channel, and he offered to upload one of my videos because it'll give him some money, and I mean, it helps me a lot too. So I figured, what the hell? I'll give him some good content, or what I think is good. But I'm playing a little Halo Reach here, and as you look at the map, you'll see I only have one other teammate in a 4v4 Team Slayer game. And that is because there was like a party of two, and they decided to leave before the match started because they didn't like what they got. And those guys are dicks. Like, I don't rage quit too often in Reach. If any of you know who I am, you know I am a huge rage quitter. I do it all the time in Call of Duty, but in Reach I've toned it back. Only because there's punishment for it. But still, I mean, I feel bad, like, if I rage quit, because this game is so team oriented as opposed to Call of Duty where you can lone wolf the shit out of stuff, that you fuck your team over when you leave, like, whether you mean to or not. Like, if a grenade kills you and pisses you off, Anthony, you shouldn't leave. But people do, and it's really annoying. But hopefully I have some tips here to help you guys survive when you have shitty teammates that decide to do that. Probably the best tip, and even though we don't really use it effectively, is work as a team. Like, here you see me and this guy over here. His name is the President. He's a good buddy of mine. But teamwork is your best friend in this. Teamwork and power weapons. As you'll see in this game, I grab the sword a lot, and you might find it cheap, but you have to realize we're down 2 people, so they can team shot the fuck out of you, and you need something to combat it. Here I fail horribly with the shot, and you'll see me throw a grenade there. If you think you're gonna lose a gunfight and you have a grenade left, why not throw it? I think it's, I wouldn't say common knowledge, but I think it's a good idea. You might find it a little douchey, but again, when you're down 2 people, the laws of douche no longer apply. You'll see I picked Warden here, even though I picked it like a minute or 2 ago. I picked Warden because it comes with sticky grenades, but I don't like the needle rifles much anymore, and I'm probably gonna start picking the normal one with DMR, because there's more sticky grenades on the map than there are DMRs. So I would suggest picking yeah, Warden. Not Warden, but the other one. Excuse me, I'm sorry. As you see, I picked Evasive Roll too, which I used to love Evasive Roll when in the beta. Evasive Roll was sweet, and it's still good now, but as more experienced I get, the more I realize that Armor Lock is the superior armor ability. Armor Lock is the best one, bar none. But yeah, like, I think with elites, it's either Armor Lock or Evade, and that's it. Like, the other, like, I'm not a big fan of Hologram, though it is useful at times. Just, I mean, I just find it more of a joke. Drop Shield, I don't even know if Drop Shield's in this game type, but I have no love for that. Right there you see me roll back from my buddy because he got stuck. That's another good tip. Be aware of your surroundings, because you have to remember you're like outmanned, and they could have people anywhere. Not really anywhere, but you just have to keep an eye on your map and keep an eye around you. If you see a grenade, roll away, or Armor Lock if you have that. It's a really good tip. And onto the grenades. I did pick Warden, so I'm going to use my grenades, and I am a fan of sticky grenades. Like in Halo 3, that was my big weapon. I mean, people pick shotgun, people pick hammers. I pick sticky grenades. I think they're fun. Like, I was so happy to see that they were put in War at War, even though I didn't like them that much, because you can throw them. You throw them like a fucking autistic baby, but it's still, I think sticking people with grenades is fun. I love Simtexes. I mean, in Modern Warfare 2, Simtex is the clear choice because they're stronger and stuff, but on plasma grenades, I'm not sure how the radius is. I think they're stronger than frags in every way, but don't quote me on that. Here we get circle jerked and cluster fucked because they just outgunned us. Like, that's something you can't do anything about. They have so many people. They have like double the firepower aiming at 2 guys, and you're not gonna win. Or 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna win. I guess you can get lucky and stuff. But back to sword whoring right here. Killjoy. Oh, that guy sends me a funny message at the end that maybe one of the big reasons why I uploaded this to Roost's channel, so stay tuned. Or, I guess, if you're really lazy, scroll to the end. I can't say I blame you for that, but it's not really good enough to scroll to the end for. See right there, that guy sticks me. Grenades are great. Plasma grenades are a super awesome thing to use. Because when people get right up in your face, meleeing has no lock on in this game whatsoever. Like the lunge is non-existent unless you have like a sword. So I find it is more reliable to stick people and then than melee. Right there, I got my button switched up. I actually remember this game. I had it like a week ago. And instead of hitting right bumper to roll, I threw a grenade first and then rolled. I wanted to roll and then throw a grenade, but what can you do? And here I'm coaching Prez to come up the lift with me, and I guess I should be glad he didn't. But, like, this guy sticks me. He would have probably got a double kill if he came up. But, as I said again, like, if you know you're gonna die, you throw grenades. It sounds kind of goofy, it sounds kind of cheap, but it gets you kills, and it's a good tactic. I mean, I suppose you could also say noob tubing's a good tactic in Modern Warfare 2, but again, I'm gonna play the whole we're down a man card, and anything goes. As you can see, this Honda guy's retarded because he just walked by a sword and didn't even pick it up. Like, I've noticed that a couple times in this match, they would just walk by the sword. I don't know whether they didn't see it, or whether they have like some like honor code system thing where they're like they can't pick up a sword because they have more people. Either way, I am glad. It helped us out a lot. We'd have probably lost if they had known to pick up the sword a bit more, because that was my primary weapon in this game. Sword and grenades. Like, I get maybe 2 needle rifle kills. And you see right there, like a second ago, I tried to throw a grenade. Like, I'm used to Call of Duty where the grenades go through glass, but on Halo they do not. So keep that in mind, kids. Shoot the glass and then throw the grenade on those little ledges, or else you're just gonna look like a dumbass. It's the more you learn, the more you know. This guy's a dick. Like, active camo isn't that good, but this guy does use it semi-well. Not right there, he didn't use it well at all, because if you're moving, you're easily seen, and there's really just no point in using it if you're just gonna move around. But later on, you'll see what he does, and he does it well, but it's annoying as fuck. Like right there, I know that guy meleeed me, but later on it happens again, and I want to know if any of you know. Are there like certain parts of elites' bodies or anyone's bodies, like if you hit them with the sword in like the arm, does it like make it bounce off? Because later on you'll see a kill, or you'll see me die, and it's kind of awkward looking and stuff. Another good suggestion I have is to pick your battles wisely. You don't want to go into a gunfight with 2 other guys, and when you're by yourself, because the odds are against you. Like, you don't think you're Rambo and stuff just because, hey, you can get a kill. Hey, you're good. Oh, you see Pimp Dizzle quit, and it is now 2v2. But you see the active camo guy is coming up because the radar jamming thing. And I'm going to camp it out because I know he's camping it out. As you see, he doesn't show up on the radar, which means he either 1, disappeared, or 2, he's crouching. And let's see what it is. I just go to the door, and what do you know? Poor him, though, he decided to crouch around with a needler, which is not a good idea because the needler isn't really a great close-range weapon. If you're going to do that, you should probably go with the plasma pistol. It is the superior weapon of close range of the 2. Here, nope, my sword. I suppose he meleeed, but it's hard to assume. I'm gonna go fail of a time. Right there. He was crouched. Look at that. It's almost impossible to see him through there. I don't condone play like that. I think it's kind of gay, but I suppose he's just doing the same thing, that he's lost half of his team and he's trying to camp out for a win. Strategy. You can't hate. I can hate people all I want for their strategies, but that doesn't mean they're going to stop doing them. So just remember that, kids and adults and whoever else is watching this. You can get mad all you want, and trust me, I do my fair share of getting angry, but like, nobody's going to change the way they play the game just because you yell at them. So there's no point in really doing it. You can yell to yourself, you can yell to your friends about them, but don't waste your time talking to them, because they're probably retarded if they're playing like a dick. So just don't waste your time. How much longer do I have left? Ah, damn. I've got another couple minutes. Hooray, YouTube, for the new upload time. Or else I'd have to speed up this game. I probably should have anyway, but hindsight's 20/20, and I'm already 11 minutes into this commentary. So, a couple things I wanted to ask you guys. Bruce's fans, what are your opinions of Halo Reach? Like, do you like the game? Have you played it? Do you plan on getting it for your birthday or Christmas or whatever's coming around? Like, leave a comment below, and I'm sure Bruce will love seeing a couple hundred comments or so, or maybe even more than that if you guys are feeling generous. Right? Like, back a second ago, you'd see me roll into that guy, and he was walking blindly, and I melee with a sword, but it doesn't, like, it bounces off. And I'm wondering, like, go back to my question earlier, whether, like, certain parts of the body are just, like, immune to the sword, or have, like, a damage, like, resistance to the sword. I'm not sure, but if you know, or you have any idea about it, just leave a comment below. This isn't my channel, I know it's Bruce's, but I promise I'll check it out too. I'm sure Bruce will probably read a couple. I don't know what all he's gonna do though. Anyway, the round's coming to a close. I fend off this guy's sword at the end, but I get stuck, and the game's over. My final score was like 23 and like 15. I did die a lot, but in the end, I carried my team to a victory when we were outmanned half the game, and I'm kind of proud of it. Here are the messages I got at the end from the Pimp Dizzle guy. Whose vids do I recognize you from? Excals. How ironic, huh? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'd like to thank Bruce for letting me put this up on his channel. Hopefully, he will put my link in the description if you want to check my stuff out. I make videos. I'm just another average commentator and stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.